Assalamualaikum, my name is Noaima. I will be presenting question number 1. What issue should McNIST evaluate in his assessment of transportation risk? There are 3 potential suppliers. First, suppliers are located in Kuala Lumpur. The product price are reasonable, but ocean freight and insurance costs are very high due to required transit through Malacca Strait. Second, suppliers are located in Urumqi, China. The far inland location creates low labor costs, but increase the length of supply lines and distribution channel. The third, suppliers are located in Edinburgh, Scotland. McNIST concerned about product espionage due to the third suppliers somewhat constrained factory capacity and congestion road to the port. Lastly, all suppliers are located overseas, and that is the main risk that McNIST should evaluate. And due to possible transportation risks and new security regulation and more paperwork requirement.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Imedania. So for the supplier number 1, the shipping cost would be 670 ringgit. So McNIST should take into account the Malaysian supplier ability to produce knock-off goods and the fact that they are situated in an area where ocean freight rates and insurance costs are high as a result of the necessity of passing through the Malacca Straits. For the supplier number 2, the shipping cost would be 149 US per set. So McNIST should take into account the fact that this company has no prior experience for producing golf equipment, and the company is geographically located in an area with a labor cost of low, but increase the strength of supply line and distribution channels when choosing a supplier in China. Although their labor costs are low, they might not be trustworthy. And lastly, for the supplier number 3, the shipping cost is 165 British pound for the Scottish supplier. Although this supplier has no stellar reputation for producing sporting goods, then their capacity is constrained and port traffic is heavy. So McNIST should take this into the consideration. While this supplier has a stellar reputation for producing sporting goods, McNIST should take into account that their capacity is constrained and port traffic is congested. Lastly, the primary risk that McNIST need to consider is the fact that all the suppliers are situated abroad. Just this alone creates security risk.
Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Nur Aila Binti Shazalil Adri, and I will be presenting on question number 3, which supplier is best for this company. So as in group number 3, we wholeheartedly would choose supplier number 3, which is from Edinburgh, Scotland. Although it gives us the most expensive shipping costs, but it comes with a reason, which is Edinburgh, Scotland. The company and the supplier in Edinburgh, Scotland has the most experience, and also they have expertise in making golf clubs, while the other 2 suppliers, which is from Malaysia and China, does not have any knowledge on producing a golf club, and also in Malaysia is very famous with knockoff products. It might be a big problem for the company itself. Now, we are very well aware about the problems that is happening in Edinburgh, Scotland, which is with the security, the capacity, and also the roadways. However, these 3 problems is actually under the company's control, while from the other 2 company, it might give us like cheaper shipping costs, but it will have other problems that would lead to extra costs in the end. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Kisan, and I'm going to explain about what type of security issues and requirement will confront TGU if they do offshore manufacturing. So offshoring, often known as offshore outsourcing, is the practice of contracting a company from another nation to handle portion of your business operation or provide you with certain services. To reduce costs while maintaining the quality of the company's output is a sound business approach. TGU will encounter security problems such as product theft, shipping jettison, piracy, labor disturbance, and capacity limitation if they use offshore production. The temptation of cheaper labor and product prices is frequently the driving force behind decision to source internationally. When calculating the overall landed cost of products imported from abroad, additional expenditures such as custom duties, taxes and tariffs, letters of credit fees, and insurance must also be taken into account. Hundreds of enterprise and business continue to outsource their services to providers throughout the world despite this risk or disadvantage because they are able to reduce the risk through inventive and strategic strategies. Offshore services providers are making the required preparation and arrangement to address and reduce the effect of the difficulties that come with this kind of working arrangement. So that's all from me. Thank you.